Hi, welcome to Sara Yoga. This half-hour sequence is designed to open up your hips and your hamstrings, along with your shoulders and your spine. To start out, just come to a child's pose and begin to focus on your breathing. And when you're ready, rise up to a tabletop. We'll start out with a few cat-cows. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, rounded spine, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Lengthen back of neck. Exhale, press the palms around the spine. Come back to neutral. Toes tuck under. And as hips lift to the sky, downward facing dog. This first downward dog, just explore how your hamstrings are feeling. Feel free to move around in any way you'd like. When you're ready, with right leg high, open up three-legged dog. Bend the right knee. Shoulders stay square. Smile. And draw your right knee towards your left elbow. Over to the right elbow. Step right foot to outside right hand. Lunging twist. Pivot right foot out, right hand to right knee. Heart open. Plant the right hand back down to the mat. Step back, down dog split. Lower the right foot, downward dog. Roll forward into a modified upward dog. Toes stay tucked under. Chin to chest, rounding through the spine. Back to downward facing dog. We'll take that to the other side. Left leg lifting. Inhale. Bend the left knee, roll the hip open. Again, shoulders stay level, so stay lifted in the right shoulder. Right knee tracking forward. And then drawing left knee towards right elbow. Sweep it to the left elbow. Step left foot outside left hand. Left toes pivot out 45 degrees. And it's a back bend twist. You're also getting a nice quad opening, left hip opening. Palms plant. And lifting back, down dog split, extend through ball of left foot, downward facing dog. Again, rolling forward, modified upward dog, toes under, strong legs. Chin to chest, lift from the core, hips to the sky, downward dog. We'll switch this around so you don't have to look at my butt the whole time. Step your right foot between the hands. Rotate to the long edge of the mat. The toes turn slightly in, heels out. Bend into your left knee. Come into a low drop stance or Skandasana pose. Be twisting. And then switching sides. You can place your hands down towards the mat or hands free. Breathing into inner hips. To gaze be natural. And take this back through center. Inhale to a flat back. And folding through center. Stacking hips over shoulders. Spine stays long, even if that means you don't go down as far as you think you'd like. Just noticing the journey as you fold. As you rise back up to your fingertips, step your right foot to the front of your mat and hang forward in ragdoll. Soft bend in the knees, feeling the belly glue down to the thighs. You might sway side to side. You can stay here for sure, or for a shoulder stretch, interlace the hands at the small of your back. Start with bent elbows. Hands melt forward. Deepening the breath, allowing each exhale to guide you in deeper. Hands release down to the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. With bent knees, round up to standing. Arms extend up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Inhale, arms extend. Take a side bend, grab hold of right wrist with left hand. And hips rotate out towards right. Back through center, switching sides. So hips kick out to the left, root down through left foot. As right ribs draw in. Inhaling. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Plant the palms. First one, step back to high push-up. For Chaturanga Dandasana, lower halfway, strong legs, firm core. Inhale, rise up to upward dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Find a few breaths here. Let your focus be on the breathing, these subtle sensations in your body. Perhaps where your body connects with the mat, palms of your hands, soles of the feet. And for 5 or so breaths, bend your knees, look past the hands, step or lightly hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Separate your feet inner hip distance, shift your weight to your right foot, and cross left ankle over the right knee. Flexing the left foot down towards the mat, you might come into a chair squat. Keep the left foot flexed. Gaze steady. Draw the left knee back in towards your chest. For warrior 3, extend the left foot out behind you. Opposite energy reaching, and then lower left foot down to the mat, high lunge. Start out with a soft bend in the left knee as you open up into the left hip flexor. Take a side bend towards the right, grabbing left wrist with right hand. Magnetize feet towards one another. Inhale. Twist open to the right, lower left hand to inside right foot. Wrapping right ribs over the left, shoulders stay stacked. Step this back into your side plank. Feet stack. Toes point out towards the right, flexing through the feet. Lower the right hand down to the mat for chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, inhale. 3-legged dog, bend the knee, open it up. Warrior 1. Step right foot near right hand as you square the left foot down to the mat. There's some space between the heels. Allow your core to rotate your torso and pelvis forward. Cactus the arms by your side, heart opening. Keep the chest open, interlace the hands at the small of your back. 3 times here. Inhale. Exhale, fold, humble warrior. Inhale, rises back up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, rise. Last one. Exhale, fold. Use the strength of your core, your breath. Rise back up. Pivot to the ball of your left foot. For a warrior 3 variation, keep the interlace of the hands. Now, if this bothers your low back, you can always release the hands. Rise to standing. Draw the left knee in towards your chest. Go with the wobbles. And take it into tree. Sole of left foot to inside right thigh or towards your right calf. Again, gaze is steady. Breath long. Extend the left foot out in front of you and then lower the left foot down to the mat. We take that to the other side. Shifting your weight to your left foot, cross right ankle over left knee. Right foot flexes. Toes point down towards the mat. And you take that into your chair. Long spine. Lengthening. Draw the right knee back in towards the chest. For warrior 3, right foot extends behind you. Arms extend forward. And this becomes crescent lunge, high lunge. Magnetize the feet, inner thighs coming in towards one another. And then it becomes side bend. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Twist open towards the left. Right hand to inside left foot. As your left arm extends up towards the sky, gaze can be wherever feels good on your neck. For side plank, stack left foot on top of right, lifting up through the right side obliques, chaturanga back through center, or feel free to skip the chaturangas. You can always modify. From downward facing dog, left leg will lift, open it up, 3-legged. Warrior 1, left foot near left hand. Take your time with the movement, arms reach up, inhale. Settle into the feet and then cactus the arms. This becomes a back bend, inhale, hands interlace, 3 times. Exhale, folding forward. Breath control, inhale. Exhale, fold. Slow, steady, rise back up, inhale. Final one, exhale, fold. Interlacing the hands still, pivot to the ball of your right foot. In Warrior 3 variation, reach to the right foot. Take this up to standing, draw right knee in towards your chest, hands release, then repose. Sole of right foot to inside left thigh or left calf. Pelvis steadies forward. Bring the right knee back forward, right leg extends, and then lower right foot down to meet the left. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Find a flat back, and then step the feet apart, back distance from Malasana prayer squat. Feet in the same direction as the knees. Maybe walk a little side to side, getting some movement into the hip joints. This might become a crow pose for you. Planting the hands, draw the knees to back of arms, gazes forward. Find that same cat pose rounding in the spine. Maybe jump back, chaturanga, or just step it back. Meet up in downward facing dog. Long breath. Right leg lifts on the inhale. Draw your knee towards your nose, round the upper back. Inhale, lengthen back out. Exhale, knee to nose. One more inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Extend back out, warrior 2. Step right foot between the hands. Windmill the arms open, adjusting your feet with right heel in line with left inner arch. And just be sure right knee stays stacked over right ankle. Reverse the warrior. Left hand down the left side of your thigh. Drawing left ribs in towards the midline. And take it into your extended side angle. Right hand to inside right foot or to a block. This might become a bind, half bind, or full. Just allowing the heart to continue to shine open. Shoulder blades drawing into one another. Maybe lengthen the right leg out. It's a deep hamstring stretch, so ease into it. Release the bind if you have it. One more time, Skandasana pose, low drop stance. Arms can extend open like before, or perhaps this time take it into a bind. Kisses to puppy, always welcome. Don't mind any obstacles. Shift forward into flying warrior. Right hand reaches forward, left arm by your side. Then take this into half moon pose. You can go with the wobbles, just like a laugh, a smile. Option to bend your left knee, grab top of left foot with left hand. Stay rooted in the right foot. Take this back into high lunge. And with ease, lower hands down to the mat. Taking both hands inside your right foot, lizard variation. Stay up in the palms or lower down to your forearms. If the right knee comes out to the side, just keeping your right foot flexed. Option of an additional quad stretch. Bend your left knee, reach back with right hand as left heel draws in towards left bum. Coming back through center. From forearm, step back to forearm plank, shoulders over elbows. Walk the feet in into dolphin plank. Stay with it. Keep firming the forearms down, look past the hands, bend the knees, and shoot yourself forward into chaturanga. Up dog, downward dog. And don't worry if that takes a couple tries. Left leg lifting, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen back out. Draw it in, last one. Inhale, lengthen. Warrior 2, step the left foot between your hands. And adjusting the feet as you need to. Left heel in line with right inner arch. Shoulders over hips, centering your body weight. Reverse the warrior, flip left palm to the sky, deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. Rise back up, inhale, extended side angle. Nothing to inside left foot. Maybe that half bind or full bind. And you find what feels best in your body, staying there, or perhaps slowly beginning to lengthen the left leg out. Triangle, bound triangle. As you unravel the bind, shift into Skandasana pose. Left leg lengthens, arms open. Maybe that bind. If the bind doesn't happen, you will get just as good of a twist without it. Pivoting on the feet, shift forward into flying warrior. So all 4 limbs extended here. Control lower left hand down, Ardha Chandrasana half moon, or half moon variation as you bend the right knee, grabbing the top of the foot. Rooting down through the ball of your left foot. Stepping back, high lunge into lizard pose. And whatever variation you took on the other side. Whether the knee was hugging in, or if you're up on your hands rather than your forearms, or using a block. Stay here or take a deeper quad stretch if your body's asking for it. Noting one side can always be different than the other side. Let's try that again. Come back through center. Forearm plank. And then take it into a dolphin. Hips to the sky. Maybe this time you find a little bit of flight in a forearm stand. Maybe not. Come back to dolphin. Shoot forward into a chaturanga. Up dog to downward facing dog. From downward dog, bend the knees, plant the palms, step or hop yourself through into Navasana boat pose. And with control, lowering all the way down towards your back. Take a breath. As you draw the heels in towards your bum, set up in a bridge, work left shoulder, right shoulder under. Perhaps hands interlace. And draw tailbone to backs of knees. As backs of heels draw in towards the lower back. Lower down when you're ready. Extend the legs out in front of you. We'll keep this simple. And make your way onto your belly. Simply roll over to one side, left or right. And keep going with our back bends. Bend your knees, grab the ankles as you flex the feet. And you're lifting the soles of your feet up towards the sky, rather than just kicking energy. Keep opening the chest, lifting up with a breath in. And exhale, lowering down towards your mat. Maybe find an extra cobra pose in there. Lowering all the way down. Nothing fancy again. Roll back onto your back. Crossing right ankle over your left knee to release the sacral area. Maybe a little rock side to side. And this becomes a reclining pigeon. It's an option for an additional hamstring stretch. You can lengthen your left leg up towards the sky. Right foot stays flexed. Just be with your breath, be with your body. Without trying to change your body or wish it would do something else. Can you be with your body right where it is? Release the leg, rock up to a seated position for spinal twists. Crossing your left elbow over right knee. Using that right hand simply as support. Softening right shoulder down away from the ear. Twisting heart open to the right. Come back through center. Take the sole of your right foot to inside left thigh, taking a side bend. And the trick here is to keep the shoulders stacked. Right ribs over the left, so it's a side bend, not so much a forward fold. Open the hips up, plant right hand, hips open, left arm extends. And then now we take it into our hamstring stretch. Square off the hips. Keep a long spine, inhale. And then your exhale, folding over your left leg. Draping over your left leg. Can you follow your breath? Can you stay right where you are? Grounding. Breathing. As you lower all the way back onto your back. Final round. Playful puppies. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Wag your tail if you'd like. Take a few licks in the face. Maybe you extend your right leg up towards the sky. If you did so on the other side. This is where your practice should be playful. So as things arise, we don't take them so serious. Being safe within our practice. And purely having fun. When we're in a state of being at ease, of flow, things come a little bit easier in your practice and also in your life. Let's take that spinal twist on the other side, rocking up to seated, and hook your right elbow over your left knee. Sit bones are rooted to your mat, spine is up nice and tall. Your exhales guide you into the twist, just a touch deeper. Coming into that side bend, left foot to inside right thigh. As you extend the left arm up overhead, maybe someday they'll touch the right foot, doesn't have to. Keeping heart open. Rising back up, lower left hand to the mat, hips open. Lowering down with control, Janu Shirshasana. Sole of left foot to inside right thigh. Folding over your right leg this time. Notice on the inhale, low belly drawing in and up. It's your breath creating space in your body for new opportunity, for new relationships. Letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. Baddha Konasana, soles of feet together, long spine. Either stay upright, getting the spine nice and long, or grabbing the inner arches of the feet as you fold forward, hinging from the hips. Think about reaching your belly button towards your toes, rather than your nose to the ground. And keeping a long, flat back. Rising back up, lengthen the legs out in front of you, and come on down to a reclining position one final time. Twist out the spine of your right knee in towards your chest. You can drop left, gazing either up towards the sky or over your right fingertips. And take that twist to the other side. Keeping your bum to the middle of your mat. Draw your left knee to the right. Gaze either straight up overhead, or if it feels okay on the neck, over left fingertips. Come on back through center. Settle into Shavasana, final resting pose. Begin to soften your body. Soften your thoughts. The same dedication and focus you did in the physical practice, the asana, that you do here in Shavasana. Softening the back of your head. Backs of shoulders. Backs of your arms. Sacrum. backs of the legs, and the heels of your feet. Feeling light, feeling strong, feeling powerful, yet feeling effortless. Just breathing. Bring awareness back into your body, adding movement to the fingers, the toes. Maybe extend the arms up overhead for a full body stretch. Exhaling, draw the knees in towards your chest, give them a squeeze. Giving yourself a smile for coming to your mat today. In any way that works best for you, rise up to a comfortable seat, eyes still closed. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it all go. Taking hands to heart center. Setting an intention for the rest of your day ahead. The knuckles of third eye. Bowing namaste. Thank you for joining me.